Hello guys, how are you? How are you doing? I hope you are doing pretty good. Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. Today we'll be diving into this article. Let us do some analysis on the article written by Dr. Sunday Adelaja. My name is Evangelist Blessing Amos here on Facebook, YouTube, the Kindle Voice, through this medium of Kindle Voice. Today, I want us to analyze on this article, which stated that why I am not in support of ODODUWA Republic as a Yoruba man. Dr. Sunday wrote this article, up to 20 articles. So we'll be doing analysis on this article. This is the right one. I've been doing analysis on this article from part 1 to this extent. Today will be article 9. Wow, let us analyze on these articles. There's a lot for you to know about this article. There's a lot for you to reason together, rub mind together, and digest together. Yes. So I have my little prince on my back. If I'm a lecturer, my I would have been carrying the baby of my students, or even my, so that we'll be doing these articles together. So because I'll just have to introduce how many of us are here, so that you wouldn't be bored, you wouldn't be surprised about the second person on as a presenter. So we are two here. So I want us to analyze on these articles together. Yes. And then before I proceed, how are you doing? I hope you are doing wonderfully and handsomely great as a Nigerian person, as a Nigerian man, as a Nigerian woman, as an Ododuwa agitator, as a Braifa agitators, as a RY agitators, as a Nigeria that say we are one Nigeria. What are you doing? I hope you guys are doing handsomely and wonderfully great. May the good Lord richly bless Nigeria for me, bless the Ododuwa agitators for me, bless the Braifa agitators for me, bless the RY agitators for me. We are all one. By race, we are all one. By nation. No talking about, if as a human being we are all one. As a human being we are all one. So there is no exemption. So this article, may good Lord bless you, man. Queen Chika, God bless you, man. God bless you. Good afternoon, man. God bless you, man. So we are all one. So there, even if God is so with an infinite mercy, He can as well say, "Come, let's reason together. Why can't we emulate such character to be kind enough, to be good enough, to be to control our temper enough, to reason together? Why can't we? We are human beings created in God's image and likeness, you remember? So we have to emulate, we have to have the nature of God. We are not living by instincts. We are human being, just like our maker. We function like Him. We need to be reasoning like Him. So He said, "Come, let's reason together." Him that is so great, Him that is almighty. He said human beings should come and reason with Him. We are special people. We are special human beings. Let us going to behave as one. May the good Lord richly bless you as we continue to talk about this article. Let's analyze. I've been doing analysis since part 1 to 9. Today we have got to up to part 9, article 9. So this article, there's a lot to know. There's a lot to analyze on it. There's a lot to still, to learn from. And there's a lot we can learn from. There's a lot to know, because many Nigeria can say that this article is like a strange a strange what it contains is strange. It will be strange to most of Nigerians, because many things that have happened in history in Nigeria is not taught in educational system sectors. Is not taught among the traditional sphere. Is not taught in churches. Is not taught. Knowledge is like a difficult currency in Nigeria. Not the history of about Nigeria. There's a lot for we Nigerians to know about this country, so that we will not be fighting them. So that we can boldly say that we have fought a good fight of faith. Hey, that is the word. We have fought a good fight of faith. That is the word. God bless you. Which articles? Articles that stated that why I am against Ododuwa Republic. We'll be analyzing on it. Let's do some analysis. Yeah, there's a lot to know about these articles. Let's do analysis on it. So he said, this 9 stated that why I am against Ododuwa Republic as a Yoruba man. Part 9. Ododuwa Republic is is dead on arrival. Yoruba is better off in Nigeria. Again, I would like to start today articles with words of our dear Obafemi Awolo, dear and respected sage Chief Obafemi. You have to put that. Chief Obafemi is an Yoruba man. Chief Obafemi, and through this article I learned that Obafemi Awolowo was betrayed. He was betrayed by his same kinsman, which is Yoruba. He was betrayed, but he was also betrayed by his own kinsman when he was agitating to be the president of Nigeria, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They didn't support him. They didn't give him all the essential support. Rather, they betrayed him. They frustrate all his effort. His own kinsmen, not from the kinsmen of Fulani. This is not the kinsmen of other ethnic group. His own kinsmen was the one that sabotage. They call that saboteur. They sabotage all his efforts. They sabotage all his efforts, which is very, very it's not encouraging. We shouldn't be repeating all those again. He said, not be him, oh. Kunchika say, not be me, oh. Okay. Those that is interested to analyze, they'll do analysis of this article. They are there to analyze on it. So he said, again, I would like to start today's article with the word of our dear and respected sage, Chief Obafemi Awolowo. It is incontestable that the British not only made Nigeria, but also hand it over to us, the whole on their surrender of power. I don't think we get that. The British not only made Nigeria, but also hand it to us all. Hand it to us all on their they surrender it to the whole. They surrender the whole on their power of the surrender of power. But the Nigeria which they handed over to us, in it the force of its own disintegration, It is up to contemporary Nigerian leaders is neutralized this force, preserve the Nigerian inheritance, and make all our people free, forward-looking, and prosperous. Chief Obafemi Awolowo, being a visionary person, he saw all the problems and danger with Nigeria projects. He saw all the he was a visionary Obafemi Awolowo, and Yoruba man, a prominent man, a very influential person, and he laid down a good legacy. And Chief Obafemi Awolowo, being a visionary, he saw all the problems and danger with the Nigeria project as was handed over to us by the Britain. However, Obafemi Awolowo did not call for a breakaway from Nigeria. He did not call for breaking up. Rather, called on our leader to neutralize. We are talking about to neutralize, to reduce, to neutralize, meaning to reduce those forces of division. Okay, that was his intention, and his intention or his agitation. That's exactly what I am doing. I am obeying the word of the greatest Yoruba man who ever lived in history. I am fighting against what he called force of destruction. He is fighting against what Obafemi called force of destruction. Destruction. I all encourage encourage every well-meaning Nigeria and Yoruba man to obey his call. Awolowo did not stop there. He went further to say it is up to contemporary Nigeria leader to neutralize this force, preserve the Nigeria inheritance, and make it. I'm sorry. I'm coming.
That's different.
I'm coming. Let me. There was something was posting to mine. They posted a message and it got it interrupted. Then he said that Obafemi Awolowo, he did not stop there. He went further to say it is up to contemporary Nigeria leader to neutralize this force, preserve the Nigeria inheritance, and make it up to people free, forward-looking, and prosperous. He told us to preserve the Nigeria inheritance. He told the Yorubas to preserve the Nigeria inheritance. He told the Yorubas. So he told us to preserve the Nigeria inheritance. Nigeria inheritance. Okay. To this, I am committed. He said him. I said DR.Sunday is committed to that word. That Bafemi said that it is up to them. He said to them, he gave them his word that they should preserve Nigeria inheritance, which him, DR.Sunday, is committed to such words. He valued the word, that word of Obafemi Awolowo, to preserve and save, to preserve Nigeria inheritance. Okay, which is not bad. Which is not bad. Which is not bad at all. Or what do you think? Which is not bad at all. He's committed. So I did not think those who now wanted to pull down the work of Awolowo for a united Nigeria are wiser than him or see further than him. I believe they did not, hence, rather, rather follow the path that Awolowo choose. Finally, Awolowo told us to make our people in Nigeria free, to make the Nigerians free. But Nigerians are not free now. They are not free in any way, in anywhere. They are not free in their own nation. Nigeria is this word, the word of Abafemi Awolowo. Is he valued by Nigerians? No, they take his word for it. So that they should make our people in Nigeria free. All the people in this country, be it Hausa, Igbo, and Fulani, according to Abafemi Awolowo, we should create a progressive, a free and prosperous future. How are we going to actualize that? A progressive, they should create a progressive, a progressive and a prosperous future. Who is going to do that? They should create a progressive, a free and prosperous future, fair to all the ethnic groups, and prosperous future for all the ethnic groups. We have 500 ethnic groups. Okay, to provide freedom, to create a progressive, free and prosperous future for all the ethnic groups and nationalities in Nigeria. I personally intend to follow his wisdom, which is not also bad. He said he wanted to follow Obafemi Awolowo wisdom, which is not bad at all. It's not bad. As for me, it's not bad at all. So he said he wants to follow Obafemi Awolowo wisdom. Yeah, wisdom. We're talking about wisdom, which it can be passed to you through committed and dedicated prominent men of influence, men that is really that have visionaries, history makers, world changer. So their wisdom can be passed to somebody. There's nothing bad on that. There's nothing bad. My prince is asleep. It just, give me a second, let me just give him some time. But thanks for your time. I don't want to waste your time on this segment much. So now I am all by myself now. My little prince has given us time to dive into, to dig it. Yes. So Obafemi Awolowo, he said that he learned his wisdom, he have learned from his wisdom, which is not bad. Or what do you think? He said he have learned from his wisdom, from Obafemi Awolowo wisdom. It's not bad for somebody to learn from someone's wisdom and a man of his kind. Obafemi Awolowo, he have laid down a blueprint, and there's a blueprint on ground. and is a man that have transformed, that have, you know, have done something great in history of Nigeria. Mm. Mm. So he said he have learned from his wisdom. He follow his wisdom, and or rather believe and follow ADELAJA.WHY advice. He says he's following ADELAJA.WHY advice. Okay. He says he's following ADELAJA.WHY wisdom and his advice. That is what he meant here. So he's following his wisdom and advice. Okay. So then some acclaimed Yoruba leader who don't know their right hand from their left hand. Okay, I find that he said there are some of Yoruba. There are some of Yoruba. Is all over. There are people, a lot of people from different ethnic groups in Nigeria that didn't know their left from their right. It's all over ethnic groups, so it's not for me. It's not an insulting word. So even Jesus say, "You foolish Galatians," the Apostle Paul, and he's an apostle, and he did greater than any other apostle in history. So he said, "I have noticed that there are some Yoruba who does not even know their left from their right hand." So you can quote me on this. The so-called ODODUWA Republic is a country that has already collapsed. He said ODODUWA Republic has already collapsed. So he says they are collapsed. So let's see, how does it collapse? How does ODODUWA Republic, how does she collapse? Let's see. Let's continue to see. He says it's collapsed even before it is inception. He have collapsed. He said that she's collapsed already. So it is a country that is dead on arrival. So is ODODUWA as a republic? He says a country, rather a republic that is dead on arrival. Okay, is dead on arrival. Is dead on arrival. So is dead on arrival. He want to wake, or are they waking him or waking her up now? Is she in coma? They are trying to wake ODODUWA up now. Giving her life support now. Let's go further. I told you there's a lot to know about these articles. Let's get into it. So he said there is dead and on arrival. Just the same way the South Sudan was already broken before it even broke away from Sudan. Those of you that want to know, go how South Sudan was broke. It broke, and how he broke away from Sudan. Go it. So the idea of ODODUWA Republic is one of the most exciting topic right now in Nigeria. Okay. I want to know whether you love my Jesus. I want to know that you love my brother. I want to know how you love my Jesus. I want to know how you love my Jesus. Amen. Say hallelujah to that. He says so. ODODUWA Republic topic is a very exciting topic right now in Nigeria. It's a hot cake. Can somebody say amen to that? It's a hot topic right now in Nigeria among the Yoruba people and Igbo people, some of whom are clamoring for their own independent states. So it is so funny that Yoruba and Igbo are both clamoring for separation from one another. Does it mean that both are equally suspicious? Suspicious, sorry for my manner. Does that mean that both are equally suspicious of one another? If not, what stopped them not living together in peace, even now, even up to now? So when you bring the Ododuwa Republic topic home to the Yoruba themselves, then you will see full-blown division again. The division you will see among the Yoruba people clamoring for Ododuwa Republic is worse than what you currently see between Yoruba people and Hausa people. Can somebody see what I'm seeing or hearing what I'm just hearing now? Can somebody? I am left wondering if the agitators for Ododuwa Republic are on a joke. A joke. Oh, what's a joke mission? Utore, Oduraya, Utore, Efia. Yoruba say Efia. Hey, we must shun division and quickly find a way to make this work amongst ourselves, either as Igbo, Hausas, or Yoruba. I agree that tribalism has become a major clog in the wheel of progress in Nigeria. Time, praise the living Lord. Tribalism problem me, I saw strongly. I saw that tribalism more than all this. The tribalism problem right from decades in Nigeria. The problem is on yet to solve. Nobody could solve tribalism problem. Even church, pastor, all the prophecy, all the hallelujah, all the visioneer, all the deliverance could not deliver Nigeria from tribalism problem. Let's continue. So, I agree with you that tribalism problem is just another bad game in Nigeria. But this is only true because we made it so. We choose to do what? To amplify our differences. That English, amplify. We want to put, when we are talking about amplifying, that amplify meaning we want to put it in a glorious, glamour, transparent, a microscope. Use that vocab. Use that was the other time that you put our difference in microscope for it to be bigger in our eyes. So here you use amplifying our differences, and okay, when we are also doing that, we now be it means we are trying to bring elephants. This one is let me break this English edge. So yeah, it's better this way. When you're not trying to bring in elephant out of fancy, cut elephant, try to cut pieces elephant out of hand. It's impossible. It's not possible. So he said that, so we not put our differences, so we choose to amplify our differences. I'm coming. Let's see. Let's see. I told you. We're talking about to amplify something. It means to make it large, as I said before. To make it larger and greater. It bigger. Oribo, to make it bigger. So that is amplifying our difference. We want to make our difference, and what is very very small, our differences in Nigeria is not big, but we want to amplify it. We want to make it greater, make our difference as if we are from another planet. Ododuwa is from another planet, why breakfast is another planet, why the former what they call the former Fulani, because we now have foreign Fulani that is killing and destroying Nigeria. The former peaceful Fulani we usually know, so as if they came from another planet, and the answer are from another planet, and so is everything. Our differences is too big in our the way we even look at Edo here, the Southerners, the way the Southwest are treating them, it's like they amplify the difference. So we are talking about this, so we'll soon dive into the rest ethnic groups. So this one is Ododuwa on now I'm analyzing on. So he said we amplify. We are in Nigeria, we put our differences, we put it, we look at it so big, as and we whereas it's not supposed to be so. Our differences, we look at it so big and so great, and that there's not, it's a marriage is not working. When you bring Igbo man bring Yoruba girl to come and bring a Bini girl to come and marry, or Bini girl brought a Yoruba girl to come and marry, you will see wahala, you will see conflict, tribal conflict here and there. Answer with Igbo, hey, bad market, see. To crown it all. So all these things, how is it going to? The nation can never be healthy. It can never be. It cannot survive. It cannot survive this. All this amplifying of our differences. It cannot make a nation to be healthy. We are talking about the Hausa, the Northerners, and the Fulani, Hausa Fulani. But we've forgotten that we just have our own problem. We have not settled it. We have not treated it. We have not solved our problems. So amplify. We try to amplify. We are choose to be amplifying our differences, amplifying it. We choose to embrace the seed of discord between ourselves. A seed of discord which is against the will of God. So we choose to be a bitter towards one another. We choose to accept the grievances passed down by our parents. That is what I'm saying. It can never make a good nation. It not go work. It not if it work like that now. Yeah. It cannot work like that. We that is agitating for let's talk about this article anyway. So our parents, when you bring your Igbo Bini Edo woman, bring a Igbo woman, you will see how funny the parents, how they are, how funny and bitter they are. In Yoruba, bring a Edo woman, you bring a non-native. Hausa woman go, Hausa boy go and bring Igbo, bring all those other ethnic, other you will see characteristics of living things. So it cannot build a good nation. It cannot create a good nation. And Bafemi Wolo was that he said we should create. That is what the idea, the wisdom that DR.Sunday said he adopted to. He had learned from Obafemi Awolowo wisdom and idea, and it's good to value the word that is meaningful, truthful word that is based on truth. It's good to learn. If you don't value people, well, you don't value your own word that is based on truth, facts, and principles. When there's wisdom, there's a need to learn from the best of others, to learn from others. So we choose to let these are we accept the grievances passed down by our parents. This is the country that we choose. It is a country we create with our hands. On the geographical composition is not what made Nigeria a bad country. It is the people living inside Nigeria, that live that live putting it for warfare, that lives in it, that made Nigeria become what it is now. What it is now, what it will be in the future is the people. Is the people that will make it, the people inside. So that will make it. So it cannot just be the Fulani or the Igbo who made Nigeria unbearable now. You cannot just can't blame. And leave you, Ododuwa, Yoruba, abandon your own 40. Your own 40, not 40. Abandon your own. So it cannot be so. Your brother, is talking about. So he said you cannot say that Yoruba is Fulani and make Nigeria unbearable. It is all of us who live here, who live in Nigeria. We are all the blame. We should all take blame. Is talking about that all the Nigeria citizens, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, be ready to wear your shoe, to carry the blame, to share from the blame of what make Nigeria unbearable now. You should share for that blame is talking about. All of us who live here, we are all to be blamed for the state of Nigeria now. The condition and the situation, the situation. So not the name of Nigeria or its territory. We are criticized. We the citizens are responsible. The very same citizen who now wants to go and build a new country, they are all only bringing their what they brought to Nigeria. What do they brought to Nigeria? What are they taking to another new? So Ododuwa Republic agitators, listen very good. He said what you are taking to new Republic of Ododuwa, and what the load that you are taking there, the package, let's call it package. The package you are taking to the new Republic now is the same package that you have in Nigeria. It's the same package you have been using in Nigeria that make Nigeria that contributed to that make Nigeria unbearable now. So that same package, listen to what is inside this package. This package, this package. So this package, there is a anger inside this presence inside this package. There is anger that you brought this package to Nigeria. You have been using this from this package. You have been using this from this package. Inside this package, there is anger inside this package. And what did you find inside this package of yours? He said he find anger. He saw that there is an anger inside this your package. There is suspicion inside your package. There is also intolerance. Intolerance inside this your package as well. There is intolerance. There is intolerance. And what is also inside that your package? There's division inside this your package. There's division which you have used now. Is that division material tools you are using now? The anger in this maybe after. Sorry. So it says so all this package is what you have been using in Nigeria that not make it unbearable for all of us. All of us are inside of this problem. So he said there is a division inside this package as well. There's the division inside. Is there any other thing? And etc. and etc. and so on and so forth. So if Nigeria break up today, same traits same traits will follow some same traits. Same traits, that system. When they say traits, I believe on breaking the, when I'm talking, I believe on breaking grammars, traits. So we're talking about traits. Please, let's look at the this word, traits. The meaning of traits. Meaning of traits. We're talking about traits. The characteristics. We are talking about traits, the characteristics, or distinguishing of some of quality. Okay, the characteristics, the typically of something, the belonging of something. For to that of typical one belonging. So we are talking about traditionally, when something say this the pattern. Let me use my own way of explanation. I forget about Google. So that is the pattern. We say traits, meaning pattern of something. A pattern of something. So then he said, so these traits that you are bringing is that same traits that you are taking. He said this is the same traits. Okay. So he said this traits. Okay, and division and etc. If Nigeria break today, let me take it from there. Same traits will follow us individual. Say if Nigeria break today, that division package, all those your special package now. We first of all talk about that ODODUWA first package that make Nigeria unbearable. What is inside that package? Now, I said it before. I don't want to repeat it again. You're my personal person. You're my personal person. So then he said that traits. I'm taking this. He said that trait will follow us individually to our new independent state. ODODUWA Republic will not be spared. Will not be spared. Biafra will be affected. ADELAJA.WHY Republic will know better. ADELAJA.WHY Republic will know better. I didn't share this video. Kindly share. If you are there, kindly share. Then he said, ADELAJA.WHY will know better. Unless we develop ourselves now. Okay, I believe I am hereby to I want to recommend this book to you. This book is called How to Create Core Value in a Child. God, the Lord said, many will be saying, this is for the children. We are no better than children in Nigeria. The mentality of ministers. Oh my baby, I'm coming. A minute, my beloved brothers and sisters. A moment, please. A moment. The mentality of national Nigeria servants, political office holders, is no better than children. The mentality, we have 36 governors. Most of them, their mentality is not better than of children. Then we have deputy governors. We have 36 of them. So their mentality is not better than of children. Then we have first ladies or their wives, because many their wives they are not just standing a gap. If they do, that nation would have been moving forward by now. So we have them, their mentality Their way of reasoning, their way of responding to what is happening to Nigeria, their way of response to wars in Nigeria. And look at your first lady, you want me to say it? From Bayelsa, our brother, President, our madam, our the wife of Jonathan Goodluck. You see, you all saw how she was crying like a baby when the issue arises, because in fact what she was saying is now becoming a mock. Everybody is now using as a in their comedians. As a they are using, all the comedians are is only few that is not using her speech for fun now. So then, is it not a first lady? Former first lady. Then the deputy first ladies, all of them, many of them, if they are standing a gap for the betterment of that nation, their husbands will have done well, will have been doing great, that they would have been providing solution to what is happening in that nation. So we have 774 SECO chairman across their way of reasoning. So we have House of Rep members. How many of them? 360. If they are developed in knowledge, they developed in information. Not the Lai Mohammed, that one that is doing to, that said that people innocent that die in Lekki toll gate Lagos. He said no, not nobody. And when we saw where they were releasing fire on our citizens, and the people or men Boko Haram in uniform, we are releasing fire to the protesters. But Lai Mohammed and the governor of Lagos stood to stand to defend that blatant lie. So we have senators, we have legislators, ministers, and all of that. So if they know better, Nigeria will be a better place. So I hereby recommend this book to all Nigeria to start creating their core value. To start creating their core value. It's called how to create core value in a child. All Nigeria need it. All Nigeria need it. Nigeria need to pass this book to our school, our educational system. You need to use it to create our children. We need to use it to create our core value. Many of our core value, budget, is very spoiled. We don't have any good value, godly value in our core value. Many. That is so that even Chinese are using this system. That when you want to have plan for your nation, you must make knowledge accessible. True knowledge accessible, and Chinese are using it, is helping them. Development of life is very important to China, and is helping them. The development, not the development in educational system, in the knowledge, the government is very, they are responsible to make sure their citizens are developed. They are developed. So that is what is helping China. So I recommend this book to you, to go and look for this book, how to create core value. It will help not only, and there's other books too. I have them in my library here. In my library, I have them, many of them in library. In fact, like a lot of them. Okay, let me just recommend this to you, like this, Nigeria and the leadership question. I recommend this to you too. You want Nigeria, go and, all these are the gift anyone can can give to their nation. And this is written by DR.Sunday Adelaja, which also wrote this article. You are born to make your nation great. Every African person can. I recommend this to every African person. It's also written by DR.Sunday Adelaja. So all these are just a better gift you can offer yourself. So unless we developed ourselves to be a better citizen, Nigeria with this same mindset, mentality, Nigeria with this mentality, we all the ethnic groups, with this kind of mentality, everything is spoiled now, everything bad now. We will destroy any country there. With this mentality, ODODUWA for once, he said that if you take this trait, this pattern, you take it to new ODODUWA Republic, you still going to cost you. It will cost you a lot too. So you will destroy all that. You will destroy any country. You will take this trait. Is what he's saying. You find any country you find yourself, you are going to destroy. You are going to destroy that country with these traits, with this kind of mentality. This is the truth. If your own state separates to be an independent country today, do not be surprised that the next day you will begin to see your town is different from other people's town. You will begin to see the difference between your family and other family members. You will suddenly realize that your household is different from the next household. Because why? You will definitely amplify this realities, the dissimilarities that exist between you, between your streets and the streets downtown. Have you not seen situation when streets? Have you not seen situation when streets, when streets in a community go into finance war, fire war? Let's say finance, but hot war against one another, killing each other and wasting lives. Have you not seen? I've seen. It's even in Google. Many of them are in YouTube. Google. Things are happening. They live in the same town. They have similar family names, and all of that. But they're fighting hot war against themselves. They are brothers, yet they spill each other blood. They spill each other blood. Like as Cain and Abel. Because there was that pattern, negative pattern in him. Negative core value in system in that. That is why he could kill his brother. That brought a lot of calamity now. So you see, family name and all of that, they go into war. The reason is because they have decided to emphasize their differences. When you place such mindset in the large context of Nigeria, they will see people of other tribe as a problem. When you move them into their own town, they will begin to see problems with the next street. When you still draw them back into their own family circle, they won't see eyes to eyes with their own brother. They will not see it as their own brother. They must still find some. So this problem is with this mind. It's not with the ethnic group. It's not with ODODUWA or Igbo, Edo. It's the mind or your mind that is seeing the difference of your fellow your fellow brother as in Nigeria, your fellow brother as an Africa. Is your mind. You have mind problem. If you have any problem not to live with your fellow African brother, you have a mind problem. this article is telling us, and I confirm it is true. There's a mind problem amongst Nigerians, or we Nigeria based, because when the head is bad, it will affect the whole body, the Bible says, and it's true. So hence the leaders cannot cannot see how we can lift, how we can be treated as one nation, how we can be treated as one nation and all of that. So the society, the citizen, they learn from the problem started to increase, escalate and all of that. So that is that. So that is it. Stop them from living together. Okay, when you bring the Ododuwa Republic topic home, Yoruba themselves, you full-blown division again. Okay, we have read that. We have read that. So we must shun division. Okay, we have read that. When you bring Ododuwa Republic, okay, we have read this. So it is so funny. Okay, it's like we read this. We read this too. We read it. So before it broke a waist. Okay. Seconds. Let me. So that I will not be repeating myself. Amen. We must shun division. So unless we develop ourselves, we are read that, isn't it? We have developed ourselves to be a better citizen. We have read that, isn't it? Okay. We have read that. So we have read this. So when you move them into their own town, they will begin to see problems. So we was talking about how you continue to say indifference. So back into their own family circle, they won't see the eye to eye and their own blood brother. The problem is that we have a mind problem. That is here we start. Here we stop. So you either see division or beauty in diversity. If you have such a mind that only see difference, you will even have problem with other children of your own mother. Our mind problem, we need to carry it to God. We need to develop our mind. It's very important. And what led to all this mind problem is ignorance. Let me bring it. It's ignorance. Let me bring the material. This material, this mountain of ignorance. I've read this book over and over. This book, it can pull down your walls of ignorance. It's powerful enough. It can eradicate ignorance out of Nigeria. The mountain of ignorance, also written by DR.Sunday, ADELAJA. Kindly still go and order for it. It will help you. And this ignorance, as you see everything, where it originated from, is all family. It might be family, traditional, among traditional rulers, families, traditional, then organization, religious home, all this mosque, church. Ignorance spread from altar, from where they preach to you. Ignorance is just, you believe that, you believe them, spare. It's like as a hook catch a fish. So it just, so that is it. So their own mother, the woman. So when there will be a problem when your mother cares about, when you see, when this my problem can see, you cannot see, you also see the difference between the child born with you from your mother womb. You will see the difference. You will not see that my problem. You will be seeing the difference is that the gap is too, you amplify the difference. So you will even have problem with other children of your own mother. It will be a problem to you that mother cares better for other children than for you. You will make a big deal out of this and create a war. this is no end to small mind. The mind can keep getting smaller and smaller if you allow it. Every human being is wired like that. If you are not careful, if we the Nigerians are not careful, if we are not careful, careful, if we are not careful, our mind naturally wants to be smaller and accept people only on prejudice, and bias. It will be constructed to be functioning to be only for the people we only accept people only on prejudice and bias, and which is not genuine. It's not fake life and fake. It's not godly. It's ungodly. So you have to consciously create a mind that will not be biased. That will not be biased. That will not be biased. You need to create that your mind not to be biased to either religion or language or tribe or family or anything. So you have to consciously tell yourself that we embrace people of color. You have to consciously tell yourself that you will embrace people of colors, of all colors, not this one is white. You know, in Nigeria, you have come to it. They have this mind damage to an extent. A Nigerian person would rather find justice for white than their first class, for their fellow citizens, just because what they want to get from that white person. Greediness, open eye, olojukoko, open eye, covetousness and all of that. You have damage, a lot of mind damage, just too much, in fact. So you have to be determined to have a large heart. Okay, let's take it from here. You have to consciously tell yourself that you will embrace people of all color, tribe, people of all tribe, people of all religion. Yes. That is how you are not being biased. That is how you are not being biased. So you have to be determined to have a large heart. You have to consciously decide to shun nepotism. Nepotism. I would like to this nepotism. Nepotism. Oh my God. When we're talking about nepotism, because all this big grammar, they make my head hot. So let me be breaking it little by little so that my head will not burst. This nepotism. It means that the practice among those with power or influence of favoring relatives or friends, especially by giving them job. This nepotism is a practice among those with power of influence of favor, relative and friends, especially by giving them job. When you want to give people job, you say people, the children of the people that you are in the same power with. It happens in Nigeria. APC, look at that one. Hey, I don't have time. People with APC is the one, the ruling party. The ruling party are the one that you will see. If somebody if as far as you are APC, your sin is forgiven. That is nepotism. That is nepotism. That is nepotism. This our brother. This short babu now. our brother Oshobaba. He said, if you join, if you are in the APC, your sin is forgiven. If you know you are a looter, even though you are a corrupt governor, even though you are a criminal president, even though you are a criminal senator, your sin is forgiven. As you are that is nepotism, Mr. Man. People in the same kind of field, you cannot be fair, you cannot be truthful again. There's no justice in a nation like that. A lot of things will be conspiring. People of the same party. So there will not be you will not be, if you don't create your mind, we don't develop our mind, we will have to you have to consciously decide to shun this kind of attitude, character, a system of whereby it's people from your same club you will be favoring. People that is not in the same club and party and a political party with you, it can never find a job. If children that is from the same, a son of your same party is what you can give your you have to shun all this character. The Nigeria, there cannot be a new Nigeria with all this our small mind and damage and wrong mind mentality and wrong mindset. We have to say that we have to shun Yoruba Ododuwa. You need to shun nepotism. Nepotism. I love that one. You need this tribalism problem. Me, I don't talk about this tribalism problem. Say that you have to shun Yoruba nation. In Yoruba Republic, no, Ododuwa Republic, you have to shun tribalism problem. Your mind, you have to shun the problem of tribalism, ethnic zealousness, and something nationalism. Separation on ethnic group really bring anything good. This is nature of separation. This is nature of separation. It does not bring anything constructive. It does not bring it. So the ancient truth is this: remain true. United we stand. This is a saying for tele. United we stand, divided we fall. This will always be the case. Falling apart. It is not what we need right now. The vision is not what we need. Kodao, ejo. You say we don't need the vision, opinion, ejo. He said it's not the vision we need right now. It's not the vision at all. The vision will follow. He said we fall. So this is not what we need right now. This is always a case. He said this is not what we need right now. The whole world is uniting and coming together. We cannot afford to be falling into pieces. Why the whole world? They are calculating, strategizing to be together. European Union, they are going together. When London want to try, they are trying to join together. Togetherness in Europe, they are coexisting one another. Why Africa that is even known for, Nigeria that is one of the largest Africa country, is not trying to cut in pieces. Kodao say it's not good. It's not good. We should divide. This division is not going to help us at all. It's not going to support anyone. It's not going to make things easy for us. This is what you say. So he said so we cannot afford to fall into pieces and become a dinner meal for the rest of the world. They will eat you up because you are a little small republic. So there is a strength in our unity. Numbers and diversity matters. Great countries are trying to find newer territory to buy. An occupied country in Europe who used to be separated have come to get her to form European Union. Yeah, I told you, Shogba. The Asian have done the same thing. Latin American countries have finalizing their union, and even Africa is working on bringing all the African Africa is working on bringing all the African countries under the umbrella. A round of applause. Here we are trying to break down 100 years unity into smaller units that will easily be consumed and taken advantage of by bigger nation. How wise is that? Contestant, you answer. Question, brother. Egbon, question. Sister me, question. Answer question. So as a young boy growing up in the village, our elders were in the tradition of storytelling. One of such story tells of how a man who had many sons has no peace. Why? In his own, the man was old and knew that he would soon be dead. He knew that he would soon be dead. He realized that if he left his affairs in that disjointed state, it will spare runs for his son. Then he thus decided to teach his son a valuable lesson. He gave a son of bunch of broom, a broom. Oh well, for the benefit of the those. Oh well. Then the bunch of brooms each, and told them to break it. None of them could do that. None of them could. None of them could. Then he separated the broom in the bunch and gave each son a broomstick each. The boys broke the stick without breaking a sweat, without even breaking a sweat. He spent the day explaining to them that the enemy will easily break them when they are separated. If they continue to fight one another, but together they will be undefeatable. This same lesson and principles can be brought into nation, build great nation. Understand the importance of unity. Standing together is strength. Is a strength. Standing together is strength. Is strength. Standing together is a strength. Okay. Oh my goodness. Then standing together is said is a strength. Standing together is strength, and standing together is power. They learned this lesson through their long experience of war and conquest. They have learned the need to build together, stand together, and become strength together. For example, as independent, the United States only had 13 states. United States of all people has 13 states, but they understood that they were too small to pose any significant threat to nations surrounding them. They realized they could be easily conquered. So what did they do? There was a limit to their economic and military might. They also understood that there was a limit to the financial prosperity and advancement. Those threatened those 13 states of theirs could achieve. Hence, they went into search of more territory. They started buying lands and colonies. They began to welcome people and begin in more refugees from all over the world. They wanted more land and population. This is how America became the United States. As we have it now. As we have it, land, territory, population, it's what has been gifted to us by God in Nigeria without asking for it. With the wealth of our people and the wealth of our land, there is nothing hindering us from becoming a first world country and a world superpower. Like China. Can somebody see that vision? Can somebody see this prophecy? Okay. Can you just hear that? Ododuwa? Okay. What power? I claim. Hallelujah. Somebody just amen somebody. Amen somebody. So nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop Nigeria not to achieve that. Nothing can stop us from that. What superpower? There's one thing stop us. What the only thing that can stop us, because me, I saw this before, is tribalism. The only thing that will stop us, nothing would have stopped us to be world power nation. Nothing would have stopped us for we to be world superpower. The only thing that will stop Nigeria from moving forward is tribalism. I've said this before. I saw this tribalism problem is going to be the difficulty. So we are so tribalistic that we easily want to throw away what God has given to us to build a great country and rather be comfortable in our own little share. Little share. Little cover. Another word in synonym. Nigeria is still respected to some extent now, today, in the world, mainly because of our space, our resources, our population is still respected in one way or the other, despite anything. And I can see that it's because it's a very big nation. I normally tell people I am in Nigeria from a very large nation, big nation. That is one thing I have to be proud of whenever I'm introducing myself as a Nigerian woman, as a Nigerian baby mama. Whenever I'm introducing myself, I normally introduce myself as a Nigerian. And my first introduction is that I have no other thing to say than I'm from a Nigeria, one of the biggest nation, Africa nation. That is, I'm so proud of that enlargement, population in size. So I'm proud of that. It's what we are supposed to be proud with. Anyway, we are big. Biggie. So where are we? Where we are. And normally I'm just that to proud that I'm from big Nigeria. So that is that. So where are we? Okay, we have read that. Populate the land literature. We have read this. We have read this. So Nigeria still okay. We have read that. We have read this. So Nigeria still be respected to an extent. That is where we are. That they are still respected to an extent today because of their big population and the resources and the space and all of them they occupy. Respect. Okay. Then we continue. They are still respected to an extent. So The moment we break up, all that is gone and throw into the wind. Evaporate. They will be evaporated and disappear. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know that. I don't need that. I don't need. But tribalism will not allow us to achieve all of this. We are so tribalistic. We are too tribalistic. Intermarriage. We can't. No puedo. The Spanish will say no puedo. Intermarriage no puedo. That is, you cannot. We cannot. Intermarriage is not. You can't. We can't do it. It's not. It's not functioning. It's very difficult. It's not. It's not welcoming. If there's no how you can have a healthy society without a healthy marriage in a society, and that is not sunk. It's not sunk in our head. We have not noticed, acknowledged that. So then, that is for that. So the moment we break, all that is gone and throw away into wind. Ododuwa Republic will be so insignificant. It will be so insignificant. May God not let that to happen. Amen, somebody. So then, on the world map, no one will notice it. Did you grasp that, Ododuwa, agitators? So Biafra Republic will be less significant. Did you get that? Your boy, my Igbo brother. And the May Cameroon, the Cameroon, R.Y. Republic with just another Niger with Cameroon. Then Cameroon, R.Y. Republic will just be another Niger. Why should we do this type of injustice to ourselves? Why are we going to do this type of injustice to ourselves, Ododuwa? Ododuwa Republic, why are we going to do this injustice? Let us have a rethink for at least. Let us have a rethink. Let us rather build together a great country. Somebody, let us have a rethink and build a greater country where everyone can call home. Standing together for a great country. When is my point? What is my point? Now you have that. He said, now what is his point? Okay. To be a great country, we need to stand together. We need to build together. We need to unite together. We need to we do not just need the land space. We don't need that. All those. It's not by land. We also need a big population, which we already have. We have achieved this already. But Buhari, please, Ejo, don't stop killing us. We need the population. It's a pride to African nation. Please, stop killing us. Stop killing. Giving people, making people, making the Boko Haram, giving their uniform to be. Stop killing us. Please, I plead. Beg Buhari government to stop killing the innocent. God sees that. I'm saying the truth. Buhari government should stop killing the innocent. Reducing us is not going to make all this come to pass. I can also, to an extent, and say let's learn from this article, but at a time, Buhari government is reducing the population you are talking about on this article, DR.Sunday. So I have to make that to make that point clear. She also write article to let Buhari government to stop, reducing people. I will show after this. I will show what the people that are supposed to be our territory, protecting the land, what they are doing to innocents inside the city. Oh my God. So that is that. So that is that. So we need to with not just the land, we also need a big population, which we already have. Not only must we stand together as one country. All of Africa need to be united and accept their common identity and destiny. Unite Africa is unite until Africa is united, trading together, accepting one another, there will be no real respect for Africa and Africans. Some of the founding fathers in Africa understand this and call it pan Africanism. Pan-Africanism. The African Union must not be another organization. It must evolve and become a government. We must create a united nation of Africa if we want to develop an advanced country in Africa. Individual country cannot do it alone. The bigger, the better. There is a limit to the advancement that Togo can achieve by himself. There is a limit to what Rwanda can do. There is only so much Namibia or Zimbabwe can achieve alone on their own. Each of these countries are limited, but together there is no limit. European countries understand this statistic, or rather strategy. Will I put it down in that form? Hence created the European Union. They understood the common destiny they share. They knew that God did not make a mistake by putting them together within same region for the first time, sharing same weather, territory, history, limitation, and possibilities. They decided to work together and build their union together, despite all their differences. Previously, this country in Europe Union has nothing to do with each other formally. Some waged war against one another then in history. Some even broke up into fraction and section. Eventually, they learnt their lesson from all those mistakes. They came into the conclusion that it is not wise for them to be competing with one another. In the modern world, when they can as well build together, achieve together a higher purpose, they knew that to be relevant in the modern world, they had to come together. The country has had to forfeit some of their independent rights and unity and unite to belong to the European Union. They surrendered a significant part of their individual rights to the European Union for the sake of their common good. They share personal interest and ambition, because they knew personal ambitions will always be inferior to collective good. Today, an average country in Europe is a big force to reckon with in a world. There is a minimum standard of living by a citizen of Europe, which is an envy to the rest of the world. It's now becoming an envy to the rest. Why can't we learn from others? We're supposed to learn from others. Yeah, it's good to learn from others anyway, despite anything. Why should we repeat the journey of the 1,000 years of separation only to come back together after much precious time has been wasted? Where has our individual rights and selfish ambition taken us to? Where? What have we achieved being strong-headed and tribalistics? What are we going to achieve? What can all these African nations also come together to ensure that Africa becomes a force to reckon with? Are they not supposed to also be seen be a benefit, a strong power, super power like that. Unfortunately, we would rather war and kill each other so bad. We would rather hold on tenaciously, tenaciously to our myopic mindset and opinion. We would rather focus on our own little interest now than strive to leave a better place for our children. We would rather be defined by our be defined we would rather be defined by our tribal identities, holding on our foolishly to ancient tradition that is not going to bring any benefit to anybody, that have never been bringing benefit, than really relinquished them for modern advanced and progressive idea. We would rather lay claim to land and city identity rather than realize we are human first and a global citizen second. Where we are today, Africa was where European used to be country centuries ago. Where we are today are where European used to be centuries ago. Yet we are not learning anything from their history. In order to have an advanced citizen, Africa, we must dish retrogressive tendencies and accept what is, I repeat that place, we must dish retrogressive tendencies and accept what is better good for all. Those retrogressive tendencies, those suit our ego, but only make slave of our children. If we enslave, it might make anything out of your, it might make you suit, it might make you okay because of your ego, but it will definitely enslave your children that you are going to born, and your children should enslave them in future. Or your children are born. So the progressive tendency may greatly damage our ego, damage our individual rights, but it will go good to our children. Progressive, not retrogressive. Progressive tendency we may greatly damage ego. It will make us look as if we is a shameful act, and it's not bringing honor to us, but definitely it's going to build the future of our children and our children unborn. So so greatly the progressive tendency may greatly damage our ego, damage our individual rights, but it will do good for our children and grandchildren and coming great grandchildren of Africa, if we understand the point I have been trying to make above. Then you will understand why we must not only dish the idea of Ododuwa Republic out, but we must also urgently find a way for Nigeria to fulfill her destiny within the bigger continent of Africa. We must accept our common destiny as the black race. As what? As the black race. We must work together. We must build together. We must also succeed together. So there we now be looking onto the Article 10 to analyze on this as well. I just, I want to use this. I said I'm going to show us a particular a particular video I saw that this Buhari government, what they are succeeding doing to people. This is a democracy, what we call democracy. These are mobile. These are what dress did they wear? You just see people that live by instinct. They will just carry uniform and be intimidating workers, the commoners inside society, and nobody is doing anything about it. All this injustice is too much. Want to be one? If you want to be one, must you enslave the people? So that is why we must join hands together, and any leader, any governor, any senator, any workers of any perpetrators of all this evil, we must vote them out. We must work together to make sure we put all the Baba leader in tight corner. We need to work together. All the INEC office, all the youth Nigerians, ODODUWA, DR..WHY, the bribe farms, infiltrate into all government offices, so that there will not be rigging of election whenever we are carrying out our activities to bring back Nigeria dignity and reputation back again. May the good Lord bless ODODUWA. May the good Lord bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. May the good Lord bless and bless DR..WHY and the bright fans. May the good Lord bless you. All the good hearted, all the good citizens of Nigeria, the good agitator, may the good Lord bless all the good citizens, all the kind hearted in Nigeria. May the good Lord richly bless you. I have to put this segment to an end right now. We'll be looking forward to see me some other time to analyze on Article 10. I guess you learn one or two things from this article. Bye. Have a nice moment.